Amber Davies, and welcome to Call to Stage. This is the space where musical theatre takes centre stage. From unforgettable backstage stories with incredible special guests to insights from my life and my theatre journey. We're leaving it all on the mic every single week, so let's jump in. Hi guys, welcome back to Call to Stage with me, Amber Davies. Now, I have the most exciting guest sitting next to me with an incredible announcement. I'm sorry, I just touched my tit. It's Taila Halford, everyone!
Oh, what a lovely introduction. I'm so happy to be here.
I mean, oh my God, I feel emotional.
No, stop, because I probably will cry. I'm a cancer.
I feel emotional because I just think it's so... Please tell them your incredible news.
Okay, so I'm going to be the next Emily Charlton in the Devil Wears Prada. What?
Can I just say how wonderful it is? Taylor's going to be doing her principal debut.
And West End debut.
No.
Yeah.
No.
West End
Regents
debut, baby.
Park.
That's off West End.
Is it?
Doesn't count.
West End principal debut. I've got goosebumps at the Dominion Theatre.
Help.
This is unbelievable.
No, stop, because I will cry at some point today. I feel it in my heart.
I just feel like it's wonderful for someone to get their flowers, that who truly deserve it.
Oh, stop.
Babe, I'm not joking. We'll get into Shucked after, but Taylor did Shucked with Ben. That's how we were introduced to each other. And you had 2 lines of singing.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, did you stand out? Like, I said to Ben, her voice. Even just
lines?
with those tiny 2 lines.
That's ridiculous.
You stood out to me like a sore thumb. So I knew this day was going to be coming quicker than rather than later.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with that. Not Savannah.
So firstly, let's talk about Prada. I want to dig into this entire thing first. So, audition process.
Yes.
Go from the beginning to the end.
Okay, so finish Shucked.
Yeah.
It's like that. What am I going to do now?
Fun employed.
I was working in a bar. I was working for shifts like 6 p.m. till 3 a.m. Someone help. I was walking through the streets of East London at like 3:30 a.m. every night just to make my way. And I remember being out. I was in Sophie's.
Shock.
And of course. And my friend Selena, who is in the show at the minute, she's ensemble. She was like, Prada's casting, have you heard? And I was like, oh no, I actually haven't. And I had an audition for it, like the first time it came around for ensemble. There was no covers involved, nothing. And I didn't go because I ended up booking another job. And so it came around again and I was like, I haven't heard anything. I don't think it's going to be, I knew that they were auditioning at this point. So I was like, well, if I haven't heard, I'm not going to. And then like a week later, I got Emily through and I was like, oh God, I was like, right, don't get your hopes up here, because I knew instantly, I was like, that is such a good role for me. Like I felt it in my heart and soul.
You could nail it.
Yeah. And so first round came along and all the material, like it was, I think I had to sing one song, my own song, and then like a scene, and then How to Survive at Runway. And I literally was just like, the song, I just felt alive.
Did you?
I felt, when you come out of an audition, you're like,
nailed that.
That's just a bit of me, that, isn't it? So that went really well. Then I had, the next round was lovely. It was a working session.
Oh, nice.
And it was genuinely the most chill experience of my life. I literally went in, I was stood around the piano. The panel were doing their own thing and me and the musical director were just doing our thing, like going through stuff. Then the scenes, we workshopped a load of stuff and like it was so helpful. And then at that point I was like, right, I'm hoping that if they put that much work in to help me get to the next round, that I hope I do get to the next round. And then it was the final. And Amber, I've never in my life experienced anything like it. I walked into the room. There was a camera to my left, camera to my right. They attached a microphone to my tie.
Did they?
They did. I was wearing a tie, so it really did work that they could just clip it on. There was so many people in the room. It felt like there was about 100 people in the room.
Oh God, I
was quaking in my heels.
Shaking.
Quaking, shaking. I have never felt so nervous in my life, because at that point I really, really wanted it.
Emotionally attached.
Yeah, I was emotionally attached. I was planning my next year. I was planning my commute. I was doing the whole thing. And I started with the scene and I completely fluffed up. I completely forgot my lines. I forgot everything. I was like that. I was looking at Jill Green like, help. I was like, I've messed this up. And I think it was Jerry Mitchell. He went, do the song. Just do the song. And I was like, do the song. And I did it and I was back.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so back.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to, like, because I'm so comfortable I mean, I'm comfortable. I was comfortable in general. Like, I was fine, but I think it was just like the setup. I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying.
It's intense. And you know, it's your last chance.
It was
to impress.
Exactly. And then I did the rest of it, and then he was like, right, whatever you just did in that song, do that in the scene again, because you just did it. And I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah, you're right. So I did it again and I felt amazing. And then I walked out and Jill was like, come back tomorrow. And I was like, not another one. I was like, okay. And so, like, you know, when you like give everything into a final, I was completely emotionally unavailable for like that whole entire evening.
Yeah.
I was like that in my room.
Yeah.
Like trying to like conjure up, like, I need to do this again and more tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I went back the next day and that was just like boom, 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 boom. I was so in it at that point. And I was like, come on.
And you'd just done it the day before, so you'd ripped the plaster off.
The Band-Aid was ripped.
Yeah.
And I was ready.
I've worked with the team before.
You have.
Jerry Mitchell, Dom Shaw.
The whole works.
I've done the whole shebang. You're going to thoroughly enjoy. Yeah.
Still can't believe it.
I mean, what did your parents say?
Oh, they were a mess. Like, I'll show you the video later.
Oh my gosh.
Of my mum finding out. She was like, we were just like this on the screen together, like completely inconsolable. I found out when I was on shift at the pub. Help. And I had to pull pints for 9 hours after that, as if I hadn't heard the news.
I'm going to be a lead.
And like every time someone was coming up to the bar, and I was just like non-verbal. I was like, I've just heard this news and now I have to just like pull pints for the city folk of London. And like every time, like,
do you know who I am?
Yeah, they were like, is this your real job? And I was like, funny you say that, Gary. Funny you say that, Gary. And I was telling random people. I wasn't meant to tell anyone. They weren't going to say anything.
It was so funny because Taylor was on FaceTime to Ben and I could hear them chatting downstairs. I was fully in the nud, wasn't I?
Running around the house naked. Ben was like, she's naked.
Like, Ben was like, Ben went, can I tell Amber? And I went, what? I ran downstairs fully in the nud. I was like holding my boobs. And you were like, I'm going to be Emily. I was like, ah!
It was so cute.
I was like
actually.
the day after or something.
Yeah, it literally was. Sorry. Yeah, sorry to anyone that's told me I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. I only told a few people. I swear. It's not good, actually.
No, because obviously this is going to be going out when you're announced.
Yes.
When do you start rehearsals?
22nd of September.
Oh, soon.
Soon.
Are you going to go on holiday or anything before?
No, I've got a workshop before with Jerry Mitchell. It's actually just been announced today.
Oh, what is it?
British Invasion. It's a new...
I've just seen it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, doing that for 10 days and then I have 2 days off and then I start Prada.
Oh my God, girl, drinks on you. It's selfies.
Absolutely.
I'm unemployed in a few weeks, my love.
No.
I'd be like, my love, do you want to take me for a couple of drinks?
Yeah. We're going for a wine.
We need to go for a wine before you start.
Cheating.
And how are you feeling emotionally tackling 8 shows a week? Emily sing, Emily's track, 8 shows a week. What's your thoughts and feelings?
I don't like to think too much about that because if I do, then I'll scare myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know what it's like to do 8 shows a week. I'm more than capable of doing it. So if I think too much, then I'll scare myself. So right now I'm like, easy.
Easy. Yeah.
And I feel like when I'm strict, I'm strict. I know how to like crack down and be like, this needs to stop.
Yeah. You're a technical singer, my love.
Thanks, Amber.
Also, do you want to know a hot tip?
Yeah.
I've convinced myself. You have to be Delulu though.
Okay, I'm a bit Delulu.
Yeah. Once you finish rehearsals and it's the songs are absolutely thoroughly in your voice, you will never lose it.
Yeah, I've seen a video of you saying this actually.
Yeah.
I think it might have been on a podcast.
Yeah, you'll never lose it. That's how you have to. You will never lose it.
Yeah.
And actually, can I just say, like for example, Great Gatsby, New Money. The more fatigued I am throughout the week, the easier the song gets.
That's wild. I think it's all up here though, isn't it? It is. It actually is.
Yeah. I honestly, truly believe with my whole heart you're going to thrive and you're going to absolutely love it. And this is the start of your
nothing feels real
entire career.
Stop. I'm going to wee myself.
We have to talk about Emildale.
We do.
You trained at Emildale 3 years?
3 years degree.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You got brains.
I don't know how I did it.
Brains and beauty.
I
and
really
a voice.
don't. Stuff it.
I think you're popping my Emildale cherry. Is she?
Georgina did the BTEC. Georgina?
Anura?
Yeah. She did the BTEC, but she did a degree at ArtsEd.
Yeah, we spoke about ArtsEd.
But Emile Dell, I think, degree-wise, probably am popping your cherry.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it as well because you were a COVID...
I was a COVID girly.
Warrior. Let's discuss. Did you enjoy Emile Dale?
I loved it. I really did. I will be honest, I was sceptical at the start because it was smaller at the time. And I think, you know, when you're like in college or like sixth form and you're like, oh, I want to go to drama school, you think of ArtsEd, you think of Mountford, you think of GSA Erdang. And I was like, this is a smaller school, so I will be taking a risk in terms of like, do I take a year out and then re-audition? But I ended up just really liking the vibe of it on my like open day and my audition day. And I just loved it. I loved every second of it. Obviously, we did have 2 years on Zoom. Help! Which
that
was
is so
rough.
tough.
It was rough. Like, me and my brother used to have like physical fights because I was tapping outside of his room at like 9 a.m. because we were all living at home.
That is hell.
It was a hell on earth. Like me belting Astonishing in my bathroom and everyone's just trying to watch a film. Like, it was really quite frightening. But yeah, it was...
Do you feel like you were taken, like you lost... Well, you did, didn't you?
I lost a bit of spark. I lost a bit of like...
No, but you lost the opportunity to train.
Yeah. And like live life. But...
And party on the weekends.
I was a bit vocally demarged when it came to first year because I feel like I didn't really know how to look after myself in first year, I'll be honest. And then COVID happened and I rested and I wasn't around everyone. I wasn't chatting all the time. My voice completely changed. So all the things that I couldn't do at the start of first year, I was able to do by third year. So that was the only good thing about COVID, is that it gave me time to like...
Well, you were literally just focused.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do anything else.
Couldn't do anything else.
So maybe, was it a blessing?
I think it was a blessing.
Wow.
Even though it was a bit... I mean, second year was a little bit better. We were on and off, but I think that was more annoying because we would get stuck into something and then we'd be on Zoom for the next 2 weeks and it was just really like, it was on and off. But first year, I mean, I really enjoyed the first lockdown. Barbecues every day.
It was bloody boiling as well.
I was boiling.
I was in the garden every day.
Yeah, I was tanned. It was beautiful. But yeah, I think it was a blessing in disguise because had that not happened, I would have continued to be a bit reckless and not look after myself that much.
And I definitely think, like, what about your confidence going into auditions? Like, how did you book an agent?
Third year, I was lucky. Third year was all fine. So that was the year, obviously, where everything started picking up. And I got an agent from
your third year?
My agent day, yeah.
You still with them now?
No, with Gavin Barker now.
Okay.
With Sweet Chris. And yeah, but I it wasn't really that difficult in third year because that's when things started really picking up again. So I was like, oh, thank God. But also we were all like on edge, like, is it going to...
Yeah, are we going to close
again? Yeah, exactly. Like, I was like, no, we couldn't really relax. We were like so present in what was happening because we were like, it could go at any minute.
Wow.
We were also like... You
had the most unique experience, you know that,
yeah,
right?
It was
Who
rough.
trains during a pandemic? She does.
I do. And here I am.
I'm called to stage. I made it. We have to talk about Shucked.
Oh, no. I'll cry. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
I loved it so much.
You were a super fan.
I was.
You were.
I still wear the merch. I still wear it.
Oh, so do I.
I still wear it. I know that you guys had a pre-show ritual, but did you have anything specific?
I would go round to everyone's dressing room and just annoy the life out of them.
I like that.
I would never give anyone any time of day, any space. I would be like that. I just loved being around everyone.
What about, like, hay fever tablet?
No, I didn't really suffer, to be honest.
Woo, girl.
Come on. I didn't really suffer. I was sort of... I just went with the flow, to be honest. I didn't really have any hay fever issues. I didn't really do anything beforehand. And we all just... Apart from the 5-minute rave, that had to be done. That was a
I
necessity.
loved that. They did it as a company. And if you... when Stevie Webb came on, he... spoke about it, and I love that so much. I think that is such a great way to bring a whole company together.
Yeah, it was lovely, and we held space. I don't know if Stevie told you
that
one.
Yeah,
we held space. You could either on one side hold the space, and then the other side get space held. So that was lovely. I
love that.
Yeah, that entire time, that cast, was the happiest time of my life. I loved every second of it.
I know.
And we were all like, I mean, Amber, my makeup on the last show was thick. Like my pores were screaming, crying, throwing up for help, because every time I would put more makeup on, I'd cry it off, and then I'd put some more on, powder. I was thick with foundation and thick with powder by the end of that show.
It was faultless, really. The whole entire production. I would love that for it to be live for it after, but
we all hope, we all like.
It's just not going to happen, is it?
I feel like if it was going to happen, we'd know by now. So it's a bit like, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You actually never know with things like that.
And also, it's becoming a film.
Is it?
Yeah, it's becoming a film. They're filming. I don't know when they're filming it, but I know
musical
that's
film.
Yeah, musical movie. So maybe when that gets big, they'll bring
it might
back.
come. Yeah, you'll get first refusal.
Bring it back now, y'all.
First cover, Maisie.
Yes. Oh my God, I loved every second of that.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful songs.
The most beautiful songs I've ever sang in my life.
And I actually went in for Maisie, so I know the material.
Did you? What did you sing? Maybe love.
No,
the
other one.
I'm a woman of the world.
No.
Oh, walls around our homes, around our hearts.
That's what I said.
God, can you imagine you in bed?
And it was very low.
Yeah, help. Maybe
I was
love.
like, I'm not an alto.
Walls. Yeah. See, I am a dirty alto.
But you can go up as well.
I can get up there.
You got a range.
Yeah, I can. I had a cover run. I didn't get to go on because it was a very short run, but I had a cover run and I got to sing in front of my best friends. So that was lovely.
Did they?
I had 2 guests that were allowed to come. All of the covers had 2 guests that were allowed to come.
Oh, I would have loved that.
I know. So we all had a little audience.
Oh my god,
which was lovely. So we all just got to, and honestly, just singing on that stage, the material.
Is it nice?
Gorgeous.
Is it?
Like the open, like I can't even explain when you got a mic on and you can hear yourself, like, but you're in the open space. It was just beautiful.
That is the most wildest feeling. Do you suffer bad with nerves on like opening nights and things? Because I'm just thinking you can see everyone.
There is nowhere to hide. It is literally like you walk out and you can literally see your gran. You can see someone. You can see someone that you.
Ian McKellen was sitting like there to me on press night.
Yeah,
and I was thinking, I hope Ben doesn't see him.
No, do you know who it was? It was what's his name?
Oh,
Aaron Taylor Johnson. Is that his name? He was Anger Songs and Perfect Snogging.
Oh,
is that his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yes, it is. Thank you. Yeah, he was at 3rd row of the stalls. And I was there, and I don't know if anyone's seen Shucked. I had a granny outfit on.
Oh my god, you did!
I had a saggy boob costume down to here, and I was front of the stage with him, who I was literally obsessed with him growing up. And I was like, this is the worst time for me to be in face to face with him right now.
With your titties down here.
My titties down here swinging. Like actually,
that was actually such a good.
Oh wait, I loved that bit. She was called Kath.
Was she?
Yeah, the cast loved Kath.
And what would you say was your highlight of Shucked?
I haven't ever had a press night before in any of the jobs that I've done.
Okay.
So I think that night was just so special. Like it was just so magical, and I was like, oh, it's actually really like cool.
Yeah,
but
there was loads of people there as well.
But I think all in all, if we're talking like rehearsals and everything, it's working with Jack O'Brien, Robert Horn.
Oh yeah.
All of those
Legends.
creatives. Like honestly, I'm not joking you. I would look at that man, Jack O'Brien, and start crying my eyes out. Every time he'd open his mouth, we were all like that.
I know. And he's really loyal, isn't he?
So loyal.
That is so good.
He wrote us all like handwritten notes, like letters at the, I know I have. It's got Jack O'Brien at the top as well. And like, what's the word?
No.
Nice writing. But yeah,
Roman numerals.
I don't think that's the nice one, to be honest. I think that's the bog standard. He wrote us all letters, and we were all like, oh, he was just amazing.
Oh
so
my gosh.
That working with them was ridiculous.
Highlight so far.
Yeah.
Highlight of your career.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got to talk about ship life.
Oh yeah.
So
baby.
Taylor did Cats on the ship. What ship was it?
Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas.
Ooh,
big boy.
Really? How long did you do it for?
I was on the ship for 7 months, which is actually a lovely time.
Yeah.
Because Royal Caribbean usually are like 14 months, 12 months, 14 months.
Now.
Couldn't have done that. Oh my God, I was ready to get off that vessel by the end of it. But I loved it.
What role did you play?
Jelly Loram. Now, honestly, if you told me in drama school that I was going to be playing Jelly Lorem, a top soprano, Amber, and I was like, I was an alto, but when I was auditioning for this, and the thing about Cats on a Ship is it is shortened down, so that all the opera stuff for this character is out. It's just like a song called Gus the Theatre Cat and a bit of Gumby Cat, and all of that is really easy to sing. Like, it's so easy. And then I got to first day of rehearsals and they were like, right, so Taylor, you're on the top line. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I actually, they were like, well, you're going to have to be. It's Jelly Lorem. And I was like, help. And I had a top C in the opening number by myself. Can you as cats do begin with a C? Can't even try it. Can't even.
Did you do it?
I
attempted.
Started off. I gave it a good whack. It was more of a whistle tone. It was really quiet. There was no volume whatsoever. Everyone was like that, écoutez. And someone else had to sing it with me at one point. And then as the contract kept going, I just stopped singing it. I just went, you can take it.
Yeah.
Take it, girl.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't.
Could you tell our listeners what a day in the life on the ship would entail?
I love that. Yeah. Okay. What are we talking? Are we talking sea day? Or are we talking
performance day?
Performance day, okay.
And where did you travel as well?
Okay, so wake up in the morning. On a good day, you didn't have to do anything like a drill or anything like that. But if you did, you'd have to get up. You'd be woken up by a and you were like, you'd been at the bar the night before, so you would be hungover.
Oh, the mass.
Yeah, the crew mess. Yeah. So you would wake up. You'd potentially have to go and do these like drill things where I was a team leader for a muster station, which means if the ship was going down, I'd have to lead a group of people into their submarine. What's it called?
Oh, lifeboat.
Yeah.
Would you get in the lifeboat?
No, I'd get on a raft. So I'd get everyone into a nice little lifeboat, and then I'd have to be the last person off to go in a raft.
I'd be in that lifeboat first.
I always said,
follow me, guys.
I always said, imagine it went down during Cats, and I was leading the troops in my wig and the makeup like that. Come on, guys. It'd be hell.
Follow me.
Yeah. So I would, I'd get up, go do that, and then if it was like a port day, usually if we had a show, it'd be on a port day, so we would get off the boat, we would go and have like, if it was a show day, we wouldn't be drinking. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe one cheeky pina colada. But we would go off, we'd explore, beach day, tan. Come back on the ship, have a shower, go and do a show.
How many shows did you do?
3. A week. 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. The rest of the week, all we did was sunbathe and drink. It was fantastic, and I got paid so much money for that.
And where did you visit?
Oh, we had such nice ports. We had Mexico for ages. We had like San Juan. We had like Cozumel, Costa Maya, all these beautiful places. Then we went on to the Bahamas, all the Caribbean.
I did the Caribbean.
Did you? So was this before Love Island?
Yes, I did a cruise when I was 19, but it was only for 6 months altogether.
I didn't know this.
I was just a singer.
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No.
Never again.
No. But then again, I just wouldn't advise for people to go on the specific ship I went on where I didn't have like a Royal Caribbean experience.
Yeah.
Which I heard was like absolutely like it's a dream.
It was.
Imagine 3 shows and then just drinking and exploring for the rest of the week. Like, oh my God, like sign me up. I'd be there. Mine was a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, you'll either love it or you'll hate it. There were people on the ship that left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people that didn't like it. People that went on and had the worst time, like miserable the whole time. But I really enjoyed it because you weren't just stuck with your cast. You have so many different like walks of life, and like you had like an aqua cast with all these like divers and dancers, and then you had like an ice skating cast and like so many different like sectors. And it was more so like it was such a good I think they should make like a series of like life on a ship.
Yeah,
because it would make such good telly.
Like reality show.
Pure reality TV.
Was there loads of drama?
So much drama.
Was there?
Oh my God, so much drama.
And it's so funny because like if you go and speak about it to people at home, they have no idea what you're going on about.
No idea. But it's like
intense group life living.
You can't get away from it.
No.
It's literally like you're completely on top of it. But I mean, people would get over stuff like quite quickly because we had to. We couldn't physically carry on with like, you know, but we were all, to be fair.
Was it a full English casts?
No, there's Americans, Australians, people from everywhere. Most of us were English.
Did you know people before going on? Oh, that's good.
I didn't know anyone.
That's nice. You meet them.
Yeah, which was nice. And I've made friends for life from that ship. I still speak to them day to day.
You saw so much of the world there.
So much.
That's one of the reasons why I did it. Like, some of the places I visited, I just thought, like, wow.
Yeah. Like, I will never be... Like, it was my birthday. It was like, what? I want to say my 22nd birthday. And I was in the Bahamas with my mum. My mum came on the ship.
Aww.
And I was literally looking around like, how is this? How am I here? What am I doing on this part of the world? Like, what do you mean? I'm in the Bahamas with pigs in the sea.
And I've just got to do 3 shows.
Yeah. Incredible.
Asia tour of School of Rock.
School of Rock. Yeah.
One of my favourite films, actually.
Really? Yeah. Jack Black.
Yeah.
Icon.
My dad actually said to Ben this weekend, he came to visit and he said, you remind me of Jack Black, you do. I don't know if that was not like a bit of a compliment. It was a bit offensive.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If
Maybe when he was younger.
Yeah.
I think Ben was like, thanks.
Thanks, sir.
Was this your first job out of college?
No, Cats was.
Oh, okay.
Cats
so you did
Profesh.
Wow.
Debut.
And then an Asia tour.
And then I literally was home for like 2 months auditioning, and it was one of my first auditions back, and I booked that. And then that was a crazy year.
Was it a year?
Pretty much. It was like it was basically a year, but we had loads of breaks in between.
Okay, nice.
So it was perfect, right? Because in these breaks they weren't paid, but say if we were like, I think I was in Hong Kong at the time, and we could either get a flight home for 4 weeks or they'd give us a buyout. So I, like, for the flight, so I took the buyout and went to Bali for like 6 weeks. It was unreal. And I didn't have to pay anything.
Really?
Yeah. So I highly suggest, if you want to do an international tour and there's breaks in there,
Jade's doing
involved.
it. My sister's doing it at the minute.
Absolutely, she is.
And she hasn't come home in one of the breaks.
It's the best thing to do.
Wow.
If you're on that side of the world.
Is it unbelievable?
Oh
it's
God.
like one of my life goals is to do an international tour.
South Korea is one of my favourite places on this planet, and I would never
Seoul.
ever have it. Seoul, yeah.
Seoul.
That's where Miss Jordan Baker is doing Gatsby at the minute, the other one.
Yeah, Amber Ardelina.
Yeah, that's her. She's doing it in Seoul right now. Oh, it'll be huge in Seoul.
Will it?
The South
musical
Korean
theatre industry is massive there, isn't it?
Absolutely massive. Like, the fan base, like, we had fans following us from South Korea all the way to Taipei the whole year. They hired like a food truck with all of our faces on it and all the kids and everything like that, and like would like follow us and like do all these little pop-up things for it. Was ridiculous. Wow. Like, the fans love musicals in South Korea.
But that is also intense, isn't it? Because you're all travelling around together.
Yeah. There was actually like a time where like some of the fans would like come to the hotel, and like it did get a little bit, especially because there was kids in the show. Like, it was a bit like hell.
Would the kids change every venue?
No, we had like a group of children. This is why, honestly, they are the most incredible human beings I've ever met in my life. They all played like 4 roles. And they would know every single one of them like the back of their hand.
What about school?
They would do it there. They would get tutoring there.
Oh.
It's in the day they'd have their tutoring. And then in the night they would all do all these different tracks.
And who are your producers for that?
GWB Entertainment.
I'll have to look up that up.
They were they looked after us so well. We got put in the nicest hotels.
I know.
We were treated like it was like they organised like loads of stuff for us, like Universal. And we were in like Beijing, went to Universal.
Oh
Disneyland.
My gosh, is that not the dream? Like, how can we even call this a job?
I know, I couldn't quite grasp that I just had to do that. And my character in School of Rock genuinely was on for like 7 minutes. I had an hour and a half break in between. It was the princess track of all princess tracks, let me tell you that now. I loved every second of it, because she came on, she did a little like bit of sass, was like the villain of the show, and then chilled out. I had a nap in between acts, or I'd watch a full film. So I was chilling. Like, I was getting paid to explore the world again, but this time on land. Oh, I saw so many amazing things. It was absolutely incredible.
You've basically travelled the world.
I actually think I have. I probably have a few left, but I've been here, there, and everywhere.
Insane.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be doing your West End debut as Emily.
Stop.
Flipping
ridiculous, isn't
you have
it?
angels looking over you, and you're just talented.
I really do. I feel so lucky. I don't even know what's going on. I feel like, but I do feel like I've worked
hard.
I've done all the things that like I feel like I needed to do to get out of my system. Like I did a cruise. I've done a tour. I've done a cover. I've done ensemble. I feel like I'm at a place now where I didn't quite believe that I could do it this soon. But now that it's sort of I'm coming to terms with it, I'm like, no, I'm doing it, and like I'm more than capable of doing it.
Yes.
I need to stop apologising. That's something I need to stop doing.
Yeah, and like imposter syndrome is massive in our industry. Even I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to block that out. You're meant to be there. You would never be given the role.
I know.
If you weren't meant to do it.
I know.
And you're 100% capable.
Yeah.
I could tell from 2 lines of your ensemble track in Shucked that, oh my God, that woman's got a voice on her.
No, I'm obsessed with that. I could cry.
Yeah.
That's so lovely. Wow.
And then I'd love to just quickly touch base on in between jobs, like the reality in between jobs. Like how has it ever got to a point where it's been so difficult?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, like recently.
Really?
Yeah. After Shucked, I really struggled because after Cats, I had a good amount of money behind me. But being young, spent it all. Didn't know what to do with it. I've never had that kind of money in my life because through drama school in my overdraft, always. And then after School of Rock, I was starting to build up again. And then Shucked. After Shucked, I was like, I actually don't know what I'm going to do here. And it's been rough.
Bleak.
Yeah, it's been bleak. It's been rough. And like, again, I was working at a bar from like silly hours, really silly hours, because I had no other option. Like I feel like it is so glamorous. Like every time we talk about like this job, it is glamorous. But then if you don't have something behind you, actually can be really scary because you're just living away from home, living away like by yourself. Like
everything's getting more and more expensive.
Oh my God, I walk out of my house and I've spent £100.
I know.
Like how does that happen?
I know, a coffee's
ridiculous. I had a blank streak, but that put me back
10%. I know, babe. Latte, tenner.
Up.
We buying coffee and
yeah.
Say one of your biggest
save, but absolutely save. If you've just come off a tour, just know what you're doing. When I was younger, like, oh my God, I've got all this. I had this money in my life before. I'm gonna spend it all. But actually, we need to look after ourselves. These jobs don't come after the other. They may, and good to do, but if they don't,
but the reality they don't.
They don't.
Even you know, at 6-7 months,
everyone
doesn't. It's actually let's go back to back.
Apps is
unless you're like Bailey.
Yeah, well done. How does it feel
to be rich? How does it feel to come coffee?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. An hour ago.
Well, Taylor, you've been a dream.
You've been a dream.
We are just going to be asking Taylor some of the quick fire round questions for our Patreon. So keep listening. Love you. Bye.